Hi, I'm here with a video of match 11 of the Tata Indian Premier League 2026. It's the Southern Derby, and they are going to lock horns with the fierce rivals Chennai Super Kings and the Royal Challengers Bengaluru. We have watched a lot of high voltage RCB versus CSK game over the recent IPL cricketing history. They both faced each other in the IPL 2011 final, where Murli Vijay was phenomenal and where CSK defeated RCB to win their second Tata IPL. And also one thing I'm going to tell you that when CSK was under pressure in 2018 IPL, I'm saying about that, the way Dhoni bashed 70 or 34 balls. I must say phenomenal. And first of all, in the 2023 IPL, where we saw high peak Southern Derby between CSK and RCB, it was a thrilling match where CSK also scored more runs and RCB also scored more runs. I think it's going to be a high voltage game. And in 2024, I must say, where in the IPL opening, where RCB and CSK faced off each other in the IPL opening in 2024, and also one thing that in Chinnaswamy, where in IPL 2024 in Chinnaswamy, the way Virat Kohli batted, the way Faf du Plessis was captain that time, and also one thing that the way Cameron Green batted and was all phenomenal, and the way Rachin Ravindra, Jadeja, Gaikwad got out. Rachin Ravindra, Jadeja, Dhoni, both of them fought very well for their team. And also one thing in Chennai, they won their first ever IPL match by defeating CSK at Chennai. And also one thing that when CSK needed 10 runs of 2 balls, we thought that Ravindra Jadeja would create that same miracle which he did in Narendra Modi Cricket Stadium at the final against Gujarat Titans in IPL 2023. And in 2024, against CSK versus RCB, and when 10 runs were required of 2 balls, Jadeja was unable to finish it. And one thing I must say that we have watched a lot of bashing, a lot of intense matches, and in 2025 RCB versus CSK at Chinnaswamy Stadium, Bengaluru, Virat Kohli batted well, Jacob Bethel batted well, Romario Shepherd was phenomenal, like extremely dangerous, 53 or 15 balls. And also Ayush Matre batted well, and Jadeja also batted pretty well. Everyone has batted pretty well, and almost that they held their nerves. Yes, they are to lead RCB from the jaws of defeat and here to the nail-biting victory, must say. And I'll give you the probable playing 11 of both CSK and RCB. I'll first start with the CSK one. First, with the CSK, Ruturaj Gaikwad, captain, and Sanju Samson will open for CSK today. Then comes Ayush Matre, then Kartik Sharma, Sarfraz Khan, Prashant Veer, and Shivam Dubey, Noor Ahmed, Matt Henry, and also one Khalil Ahmed and Anshul Kamboj. And for the RCB playing 11, I'll say, then one and only, the love of every Indian fans, the pride of India, the one and only king, Virat Kohli and Phil Salt will be opening for the one-time RCB champion who ended their drought in 18 years with patience. One-time IPL champion RCB, Virat Kohli and Phil Salt will be opening. And then comes Devdutt Padikkal, then comes Rajat Patidar, captain, Jitesh Sharma, then Tim David, Romario Shepherd, Krunal Pandya, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Jacob Duffy, and as an impact player, they might take Suyash Sharma. And I've given my brief summary of all the players of CSK in my previous video. You can check it out. And I forgot to give off RCB. I'll first give off RCB. Virat Kohli, the player, how consistent he is. That cover drive is pure class, like literally pure class. And first of all, he has scored a lot of hundreds in Australian soil. In 2014, he had a brilliant Border Gavaskar Trophy in Australian soil. He scored 100 against Australia at Adelaide, two hundreds in both the innings at Adelaide. Then scored 100 at two iconic stadiums, the SCG, the MCG, the Melbourne Cricket Ground, and the SCG, the Sydney Cricket Ground. And Virat Kohli also was phenomenal with the bat, and he dominated well in Australia. He dominates well against any team. Like, I must say that Virat Kohli, under whom we won our first Border Gavaskar Trophy in Australian soil under his leadership. But unfortunately, we were unable to win the World Cup. So what? We have won the Border Gavaskar Trophy in Australia. Well, Virat Kohli has scored most of his Test hundreds at Australia, at Perth, Adelaide, Melbourne, Sydney, everywhere. And Virat Kohli won the Player of the Tournament in the 2023 World Cup. And in Wankhede, he got to 50th 100. 50th ODI 100 at Sachin's home ground. And one thing I must say, that Virat Kohli has been phenomenal. He had a very rough patch in 2024, and he was not good with the bat in the beginning of the 2024 T20 World Cup, but he saved for the final. That 76 was crucial, which helped India get to a good target of 176 at Barbados. But Virat Kohli is the big man in ICC finals and semi-finals, in big ICC knockout games. Like, Virat Kohli is very consistent. He also got back-to-back hundreds against South Africa at the South African ODI series. And the way Virat Kohli shows class, the temperament, the consistency was phenomenal. And Virat Kohli also got 973 runs in a single edition of the IPL season. And you know that aura that Virat Kohli has possessed all over the years. And you see Virat Kohli, how calm he is, how consistent he is. But sometimes he becomes aggressive. But one thing, he plays very calm, and he chooses the shot according to the condition of the pitch, according what the ball is giving. But Virat Kohli was phenomenal against SRH in the opening game. He scored 69 runs. And talking about Virat Kohli, that in India, he scored his last ever Test 100 in Perth, Australia. Last ever Test 100. But Virat Kohli struggled in the offside in Australia when he was trying to play the cover drive, or when he was trying to defend. It was catching the edge and gone. But then came the Australia ODI series. In Australia, first time Virat Kohli got out on back-to-back ducks, and that celebration when he scored his first run in his last innings in Australian soil, he did that fist, and 74 of 81. That is redemption of Virat Kohli. And must say that Virat Kohli might go well in England series, and we are awaiting that Virat might get the milestone of 100 centuries. Hoping so the best. And a young boy from Delhi who started his international career for India in 2008, and the way he's now become India's pride. And fingers crossed, we hope to get to see Virat's get to 100 international hundreds before we win the 2027 World Cup. And Virat Kohli is very calm, positive, and calm and positive. He can be very defensive. He can tackle the pressure well. He's a run chase. We remember that iconic 82 against Pakistan at the MCG. That straight drive for shot for 6 against Harris Roth. Picture perfect, and that's the shot of the century. Like, Virat Kohli is coming back for the 2027 World Cup, and fingers crossed, we hope to see that Virat gets to 100 international hundreds, hopefully. And now talking about Phil Salt. Phil Salt is a very explosive and dangerous batsman. The way Phil Salt can counter-attack in the power play was phenomenal. When England scored 300 for 2 in against South Africa at Manchester, Phil Salt, the way he anchored the innings was phenomenal. He loved the Emirates Old Trafford, Manchester. The way he counter-attacked Phil Salt against South Africa was phenomenal. Phil Salt is very, very explosive. And those two iconic, brilliant catches which he took against SRH, one of Klaasen and one of Ishan Kishan. Mind-blowing. I think he's become the next Jonty Rhodes of RCB. And another thing is Devdutt Padikkal. He has shown good consistency. He's a bit aggressive. He can counter-attack well. And he scored a brilliant 61 or 26 balls in the last game. And then Rajat Patidar, he can also, as I again say to all dangerous players, if you give him an off-spinner or a leg spinner, he will definitely smash it for 6. He will definitely smash it for 6. And then of Jitesh Sharma, he's very aggressive. He can counter-attack well. He can strike the ball pretty well, Jitesh Sharma. And then Krunal Pandya, the man of the moment in the final against PBKS, the way he was giving good turn, good drift. That was a match-winning spell, a game-changing spell, and also a match-winning spell by Krunal Pandya in the final. And one thing of that is that Romario Shepherd, he's another very dangerous, explosive batsman. He can hit big shots, power-hitting sixes. And one thing of Romario Shepherd is he can counter-attack pretty well. And one thing of my point is that the way Romario Shepherd can counter-attack is phenomenal, like must say phenomenal. And comes Tim David, the way he can smash sixes, the way he has led to an iconic victory for Mumbai Indians from the jaws of defeat, almost from the jaws of defeat to a nail-biting victory by those 4 or 3 sixes by Tim David in that last over. And the way Tim David can show good power, good skill, phenomenal. And I must say Tim David is a very explosive batsman of Australia. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar, the way he is known as the swing king, the way he can swing the new ball in the power play, phenomenal. 2 back-to-back purple caps when he was in SRH. And also one thing is that Bhuvneshwar Kumar, when came to the Lord's Honours Board in 2014, he took 6 wickets. And the way he can swing the new ball, phenomenal, Bhuvneshwar Kumar. And he's no more part of the India team, but we are seeing a lot of him in IPL. You know how he swings the new ball pretty well in the power play. Bhuvneshwar Kumar has got more dot balls in IPL cricketing history. And he's got 2 maiden overs as well. So, and Jacob Duffy, what a debut. From making his IPL debut for RCB, and a dominating debut, 3 for 22 against SRH. Brilliant bowling that time from Jacob Duffy. And Suyash Sharma, he can turn the ball pretty well. He can give good drift, but he can bowl pretty well as well. And I'll again repeat the playing 11 of both CSK and RCB. For CSK, Ruturaj Gaikwad, captain, and Sanju Samson will open. Then comes Ayush Matre, Kartik Sharma, Sarfraz Khan, Shivam Dubey, Prashant Veer, hopefully. Then comes Noor Ahmed, Khalil Ahmed, Anshul Kamboj, and Matt Henry. And I'll again repeat the playing 11 of RCB. Virat Kohli and Phil Salt will open. Virat Kohli is coming. It has been 1 week since RCB fans didn't get to see Virat Kohli after Virat Kohli scored at 69 against SRH, but he is coming back. Virat Kohli and Phil Salt will open. Then Devdutt Padikkal, Rajat Patidar captain, Jitesh Sharma, Tim David, Krunal Pandya, Romario Shepherd. Then comes Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Jacob Duffy, an impact player, I think Suyash Sharma. And it's the much-awaited Southern Derby here. And it's going to be a high-voltage game. Must say, high-voltage game. So, that's all for today. I'll give you more of the match preview and more of the playing 11 of both the teams in this IPL season. Keep watching my channel. I'll give you more updates. Thank you.